Hey, welcome back to day 3 of the Memoir Writing Challenge. So glad you're with me. So let's start off with our welcome. We write for a cause bigger than ourselves. We write for a mission that includes the lives of other people. And as you know, the process to do that is we start small to grow big. Write for yourself. We do journaling, affirmations, and blogging. And then we write for bigger things like ebooks, novels, and nonfiction. So wherever you are in this journey, I salute you and thank you for being here. The journey of Life Rise Revolution. If you are a writer by trade or a writer for leisure and your goal is to write a book one day, you are in the best place. I encourage you to start small and grow big. Just start where you are, wherever that may be. Start with the little things and God will bless it. It is in the little that we can be given much, 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 much more. Okay, so today is day 3. So we've done day 1 where you did your survival story. We did day 2 where you did your story on God's faithfulness through relationships. The relationships that you have in your life have helped you to survive or to thrive. If you are thriving, then you have a story, and it probably is God working through relationships in your life. So now we're on to day 3, which is about a happy memory. Now, as you know, a rainbow always comes after the rain, and you know that the other side of the coin, there's always yin and yang, dark and light. And so sometimes there is a little bit of dark before the sun comes out. And as you know, the song goes, the sun will come out tomorrow. So let us know today's story is about writing about the sun coming out, a happy moment in your life. It could be a marriage. It could be a childbirth. It could be moving to another country. It could be anything that is a happy memory. Write about your happy memory. It could be buying a new car, a new house, or whatever. Anything that was a happy memory. Write about that memory because it's always good to reflect on your best memories and write in a lot of detail about this memory, because it's always good to stay grateful. And I encourage you, as you're writing your memoir, to remind yourself of all the things you are grateful for. And so this writing exercise is to get you to think on things you are grateful for, the things that have been a blessing in your life. And so once again, I want to refer back to the Bible and to the story of Daniel. And in the book of Daniel, Daniel was, let me see, hello, okay. So Daniel was an old man in the Bible, right? And at the time, he was a man who obeyed God and would not stop following God, right? So he prayed 3 times a day. He was not afraid of man. He was more fearful of disappointing God. And so he prayed often. And because he prayed, there were some people who didn't like it. And they thought that you should, not pray to anyone but their gods. And so they said, anybody who doesn't, who prays to any other God but our God is going to be killed, right? And so this decree went out to trap Daniel. It was a trap. So when they found him praying as usual, they said, you're in trouble. You're going to be thrown in the lion's den. And the king felt really bad about this because he was friends with Daniel. But there was no way to overturn this ruling, so they had to put him in the den of lions. And so, as the story goes, he was put in the den of lions. And so he was there all night. And even the king felt really bad. He couldn't even sleep because he had put his friend into the lion's den. But God protected Daniel in the lion's den. And so I'm sure if you were in a lion's den and you survived, you would be very happy. And that's a grateful, grateful story. And so in Daniel chapter 6, verses 22, it says, my God sent his angel and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight, nor have I ever done any wrong before you, O king. And the king was overjoyed because this prophet was saved. He survived a night in a den with wild lions. God sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions so that Daniel was brought out unharmed. And so that is an amazing story of how Daniel trusted God. And so think about how God has brought you through a very tumultuous time and how grateful you are for it. Think about how God has been faithful. This is once again a theme of faithfulness and God's goodness, because we can always find something to be thankful for and something to be grateful for. So think about something you can be grateful for, or a story that is very happy, a happy story that you could think of how God has helped you. And just write a page on it. And that's your writing memoir challenge for today. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you on another video for day 4 of this memoir writing challenge. Have a great one.